Sweden. How many famous brands have come out of Sweden? Spotify, Volvo, IKEA, H&M, Scania, Ericsson, Saab, Husqvarna, and of course, nothing sucks like an Electrolux. But as we are an outdoors channel, we have to mention the likes of Hilleberg, Fjällräven, Haglofs, Silva. And as far as stoves are concerned, the list seems endless. We have the big three: Trangia, Primus, Optimus, and then stoves that have come down through history. Some are gone, some like Origo are still around. We have Svea, Maxivert, Orvid Bullmark, Punker, Radius, Record, Prisma, KFE, Comet, and one of my favourite names, Pyro. But ignore them. Today we're looking at, I'd hazard a guess that this means something like Metallsmith factory, a forge. And here we have it, Metallsmidesfabrikan, Anderstorp. That's in Jönköping County, where the only thing I know about it is that it's got Sweden's only Formula 1 race circuit. I haven't found a lot of information about the company, but there does seem to be a lot of metal fabrication in the town. I do know that they make one other stove pictured here. It's called the Haj or Haj. I don't know how to pronounce it. Now, typical cardboard box, obviously 20th century, and maybe some Swedes can help you. When could you buy a spirit stove for 16 kronor 75, which is what, 170 in euros? It was reduced. It was at 1875. And it's a spirit cooker called the Sepil. Judging by the box, maybe the 60s or the 70s. And there we have it. Now you probably don't see that with the lights, so we'll just move it up. It's a transparent sticker and it says AB Metallsmidesfabrikan Anderstorp, and it's got what looks like a patent mark. Now, it's ferrous metal, probably mild steel, all over, including the handles. Handle at the top, two clips for the case, and 4 feet. Inside it came with a windshield, which is, I don't know if that would be standard. It looks like it's been cut down to fit, but very handy to have. Although you can use, if you wanted to, the box as an impromptu windshield. Inside it has some text, and I'll just show you a photograph of that. But it looks like, I'll see if I can get a translation. It's basically a description of the stove and some instructions, I believe. I don't speak Swedish, so I wouldn't know. Now, this should have come as well, if it was new, with a simmer ring and snuffer, which looks like, where shall I put it? Here, this. but alas, it does not have it. Fold out pot supports which lock into place very well, but very wide. You could try that there. It would probably hold it for a smaller pot, but for safety and stability we'll have it as wide as possible. I would just be able to use the standard simmer ring, and this is a travel cap. I don't know how well it would hold fuel. The burner is very similar to a Svea or Trangia military burner and in size, but it is made of steel. Now ethanol, bioethanol, meths, etc. does have a water content, and you can see that there is a little bit of rust on this, so I wouldn't store this with fuel in it. I would have to empty the fuel out after use. It would be okay for short trips, but you can see that the chrome is coming off, which is a shame. Now we'll just bring this up so you can have a good look. Now, because of the size, probably better off using a large pot or a mess tin like this, which would work quite well. I have pre-soaked this since I got it, just to make sure that it would hold the fuel. And we'll just move this to the side. So that it's away from the camera. Now, I have the 300 mils of water, as per usual. I'll just put it in the mess tin. This is a Trangia mess tin. We shall be using this to snuff it out. It's just a shame that it doesn't fit with the holder when it's being stored away, so I have to keep that separate. I might see if I can make my own snuffer that is similar to the original. Let's see how long it takes to bloom. I have taken a pricker to all of these holes. Some of them were quite rusty. There we go, it's bloomed totally. Okay, we're just going to put on the water, let it boil and see how long it takes. We'll get the snuffer ready. As you can see, it's sturdy enough. It's already putting out a little bit of heat to the side walls. Now we look from the side. There we can see it in operation. Now, I don't know if you can hear that on the mic, but it seems to be starting to go. I'll put up the time in the top right hand corner once it's boiled. That was only about 4 minutes. Okay. Oh, that's giving some effect. Hopefully it's not damaging the camera. And yep, quite hot. Didn't use a lot of fuel, and just over 4 minutes to boil. It's quite efficient actually for an alcohol stove. So what do I make of this? It's not exactly lightweight. It's more a picnic stove. I'm not sure if the cap would stop the alcohol coming out, but say for car camping, just brewing up a coffee on the motorbike, if you can keep it upright, it'd be ideal. A nice little stove actually. I quite like it. It's a shame I didn't have the original simmer ring snuffer, but these work quite well. Again, you have to just wait for it to cool before you use the actual cap. But this Trangia, etc. is the same. You don't want to waste the rubber seal by putting it on a hot stove. I especially like the finish. It's a bit crude in places. It's a bit sort of tin plate, toy sort of thing. But it works. It boils water extremely well. It's yet another interesting alcohol stove. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. Talking about likes, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it 2 thumbs down. Thumbs down. Tune in next week and we'll see what we have for you then. Bye for now.